Over 1 million people have now died from the coronavirus pandemic, with over 33 million cases worldwide. So far 1,502,000 people have died according to Worldometer, which calculates the totals from sources including governments and NGOs across the globe. The Johns Hopkins Coronavirus Resource Center, which also collates worldwide totals, has a figure just shy of the million milestone at 995,352, but has a slightly longer lag time with its updates. The US has suffered the most fatalities, with 209,296 deaths, while Brazil comes second with 141,503 people dying from the disease. It comes after Boris Johnson criticized the lack of joined-up thinking from countries around the world in fighting coronavirus, as he called on leaders to come together. The Prime Minister said the notion of the international community looked tattered following the crisis, and warned that everyone will lose unless countries work in conjunction to defeat the virus. In a pre-recorded speech played at the United Nations General Assembly on Saturday, Mr. Johnson said the pandemic had been an extraordinary force for division. He added, "We have been up against the same enemy, the same tiny opponent threatening everyone in much the same way." But members of the UN have still waged 193 separate campaigns, as if every country somehow contains a different species of human being. Across the world there has been an infinite variety of curfews and restrictions and closures, and we have fought in a spirit of sauve, peut, every man for himself. The Prime Minister instead urged, "We know that we simply can't continue in this way. Unless we get our act together, unless we unite and turn our fire against our common foe, we know that everyone will lose." The inevitable outcome would be to prolong this calamity and increase the risk of another. Now is the time, therefore, here at what I devoutly hope will be the first and last ever Zoom UNGA for humanity, to reach across borders and repair these ugly rifts. Let's heal the world literally and metaphorically. And let's begin with the truth, because as someone once said, the truth shall set you free. Mr. Johnson said alarm bells were ringing long before this calamity struck, with 8 outbreaks of a lethal virus in the last 20 years.